Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So this is what we would go through on the show. The host of the show would do this, and so he took the line of questioning that I had used, and so remember, he's there from the media. The judge knows that someone is there from the media doing a series of shows on judicial misconduct. So he sees this. So the guy would go in, and he's at the arraignment, and he asked, "Am I entitled to a fair trial?" Now the judge is going to say, "Yes, of course, right? All right. So can I get a fair trial if there's a conflict of interest?" And the judge says, "Well, no, of course not." So then he really hits him. "Well, who do you represent here, sir?" And so what the judge did in this instance, instead of answering the question, which you really can't, because there's no, you can't get a fair trial because he represents the state. Sometimes they do actually say that though. So like Quinn, a friend of mine, what they said in East Mesa Justice Court, he said, "Well, I represent the state." Well,
isn't that the plaintiff?
Is that the plaintiff? So if you represent the plaintiff, wouldn't that be a conflict of interest? So the idea is, again, you're not going to accuse him of a conflict of interest. Right. You just ask him. You make your accusation in the form of a question.
Maybe I'm missing something here, but can you explain how you're not?
Yeah, I'm just pretending to be a country lawyer here. What do I know? And so what the judge did was he took the easy way out. And that was to initially say, well, we're not going to get into this, we don't have the time, blah, blah, blah. And so they set it for another arraignment date. So a couple of months go by, he goes in again, he says, "Okay, I'd like to plead guilty still. I got a few questions, oh, here we go." So he says, he gets to who do you represent? Again, he adjourns. They go a third time. And that's when, he does the same thing, and then he goes and they say, they reset it. And he gets a letter in the mail that the judge is throwing out for a failure to prosecute or denial of speedy trial. Why? Because the judge has one answer to the question.
Right. The whole house of cards comes crashing down if you start.
Yeah, all you need is 3 questions. All you need is 3 questions. That's it. Those 3 questions got the entire presumption of correctness. Oh, that is the presumption of legitimacy.
Stand by me. Oh, stand by me.